Happy walking, everyone. My name is Julie Milliner. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the International Council on Active Aging. And today we're going to be talking about safety tips for while you're walking. So one of the first things that you want to do is, if you can, always walk with a partner. Now, if that's not always possible because of your schedule or your friend's schedule, make sure that you let someone know what time you're going and what time you expect to be back, just so that there's someone else out there that if you ran into problems that they would know, okay, hey, something's wrong, they're not back, and then go from there. And also, when you get back in, check back in with them people. The other thing you want to do is know your route. So in your neighborhood, you may want to vary your route as much as possible. You don't want your route to become predictable. Now, if you're traveling and you're out of town, you might want to check in with the hotel concierge, asking them which neighborhoods are friendly and which are not. And if there's certain walking paths, they also may have a map for you to tell you which way to go and highlight some features along the way. The other thing that you might want to make sure that you always do is carry your cell phone. So if you need to make an emergency phone call, you can, and then also have some identification and carry some cash with you just in case you need to maybe take a cab home or make a phone call or do something. Or if there's something great in the store, you can pick it up. The other thing that you want to do is you don't want to ever wear really expensive jewelry. You want to just go out and do your thing. So if you have a tennis bracelet and all sorts of big diamond earrings and necklaces, you may want to take those off and leave those at home. The other thing that you want to do is you want to think about your environment. So if you're out walking and you're listening to your favorite music, you may want to just be listening through one ear so you're aware of any sirens or horns honking or people yelling at you trying to get your attention. The other thing that you want to do is, while you're out there, is trust your instincts. If you think that something is wrong, it probably is. If you feel like you're being followed by a car, maybe cross the street and go in a different direction, you may also want to make a phone call and just let someone know that you think you're being followed and that what should you do, and then go from there. The last few safety tips I wanted to talk about was about daylight and darkness. So if you're going to be walking, if you can, walk during the day. If you can't and you need to walk at night or when it's a little bit darker, make sure that you're wearing some reflective clothing, either a reflective vest, or if your jacket has some reflective tape in it, or a reflective armband. The other thing you want to think about is when you're walking, if you can, walk in the middle of the sidewalk, knowing you don't want to walk close to alleys or close to cars. You want to be in the middle of the sidewalk just to make sure that you continue to be safe. I hope you have a great walk and enjoy the great outdoors.